with me here.
Oh, it is coming.
Good to see you. How are you?
Fine, fine. Ambassador, how are you? Fine. I'm going to bring you. I want to sign my visitors book.
Your Excellency, I am here to just to convey a message that we had some hiccups in our relations, but our meeting in Luanda was the threshold for a new approach to the relations, because we met for a very short time on the sidelines of the main meeting, and we agreed that we should work together to promote good relations between our two countries. And I was very impressed by the post that was made by the minister. It was really very encouraging, where he indicated that we need to promote these good relations between our two countries and so on. So from that day, we started planning. I consulted with my friend, the ambassador here, Ambassador Kamal, and his colleagues, and all the signs were very positive. And so I said to him, come to Port Sudan and meet with our leadership and see how are things in Sudan. He said, yes, I will. So I wrote the invitation and sent it to the ambassador, waiting for him to say that he's coming on this note. Then I received an invitation that you should come on these specific dates. So I said, I will come. And now he promised to visit us in Khartoum, not in Port Sudan. So we are here to work on the bilateral relations, and this means we want to revive the Joint Ministerial Committee, which deals with. You see, I was not surprised when I saw the level of relations between our two countries in trade and economic cooperation and so on. We are very good partners in trade. Actually, almost the whole Sudanese population, they remember Kenya at least twice a day, when they have tea in the morning and when they have tea late in the evening, because they are now addicted to pure safari and to Kenyan tea. So I think you also used to receive, I don't know if this is happening still, Sudanese sugar, and we are famous for our sugarcane industry in Sudan and so on. There are a lot of opportunities in trade and economic cooperation. We just talked about banking, and so we decided to appeal to you to revive this Joint Ministerial Committee, which deals with various issues, of course, including trade, economic cooperation, cultural cooperation, and so on. This is number one. Number two, because of what we have established now, we feel that also we need to have what we call political consultation meetings on regular basis. So we can have say this between the ministers of foreign affairs in the two countries, and this can be, for example, once if it is in Nairobi, the next time it will be in Khartoum or in Sudan. So with your permission, we would suggest that we come up with agreement on this one, that we will have this joint consultation committee or commission or whatever you call it. And this should have regular meetings to be chaired by the two ministers and of course the senior officials from the ministries. So it's a meeting, consultative meeting, just like the one we're having now, with senior officials on this side and senior officials on the other side. And then this will be talking about the relations, political relations between the two countries, the regional issues, the AU, all the, if there are nominations for certain posts in international organizations, exchange of support and so on. So this is a very, we have this sort of consultation with different countries. I think this would be a good idea to have. We are very grateful, myself, my colleagues, for the warm welcome and the hospitality and we received from your side and your colleagues since we came early this morning. Thank you.
I think what is important, I take note of the need for us to start preparing for a JCC. I think that's a very, very important development. And I just want to underscore that we want peace to be restored in your country, so that the economic partnership that has always been there can be there. True, we always got sugar from Kenana factory coming into Kenya. So we would like to see the figures of trade grow. They're fairly modest at the moment, but it can be enhanced, and your country is big. So if everything is back to normal, I'm sure we can work very, very closely together to make sure that both countries benefit. Just also want to underscore the significance of your visit. We take it as a very, very important visit, and I think it's going to be able to pave the way for much deeper conversations between our two countries. And within the African Union, we've heard your message where we can be supportive so that the suspension can be lifted, while at the same time we also would be happy that we have been partners in IGAD. That again would be a very significant platform for us to cooperate, and as we go forward, because building trust and confidence, especially after such a challenge, is not easy. But we will be happy to support you and work with you as the measures that you take in the country continue to take root, so that in due course everything can be back to normal.